Just wanted to show off my old school gutter mouth shirt. It's probably about, geez, how old is this Gertrude? Oh, yeah, we weren't together then. No, don't start with me. Honey, what'd I tell you? I am not deleting my Craigslist account. How do you think we would have met? Huh? She's been, okay, see, about 2 weeks ago, I met this young lady down in Florida, you know. She's like, hey, I really like you. And she sent me a picture. And, you know, it looked like, I was like, wow, she looks a lot like Jennifer Lawrence, the actress. Okay? I thought, is that really her picture? And then, you know, I went, and of course it wasn't her. She looked the exact opposite of the picture. And you know what, though? I was mad at her. She lied. The people fucking lie. I get it, you know? I thought it was awesome that she decided, hey, I like this guy so much, I'm going to pretend to be somebody else to get him to come to meet me. And you got to give her credit, you know, for the effort, you know? You know, it's like Gore said, like a guy, they were answering dating questions. And the guy said, I'm not getting much luck, you know, with my dating profile. I don't know what it is. What can I change on it? And of course, Odorous, in true Odorous fashion, my dad said, well, insert a picture of George Clooney. Kind of brilliant idea. You know, and then once you meet the person, you can talk it out. So, I'm not holding it against her, Gertrude. You know that. She's just mad. You know, she'll get over it, or she won't. Oh, by the way, real quick, a couple things here. I had a couple people ask me who the artwork. Who did that? Lydia Caitelli. That's right, the daughter. I said, honey, here's the bands. You know, go ahead, go crazy, have fun. And she even remembered some of these bands. Oh, Pulley, I know you like them a lot. Scott Radinsky. How many people know that? Literally, hundreds of thousands of people walking the fucking planet don't know that, but she does. And then, oh, Nerfer, they sing Manatee, Dad. What about Steel Panther? Oh, well, honey, we aren't listening to them. No, not gonna happen. In fact, we'll probably never listen to Steel Panther together. It's just one of those things, honey. And of course, see, my daughter, she has that look, you know? She, like, digs into my soul. You know? That's not a good enough answer, Dad. What do you mean we're never going to listen to them together? Honey, they're just not a band I want to listen to with my daughter. It's that simple. She's like, okay, back to calling. And she's a real stickler. You can't go outside the lines, you know? Dad, yeah, that's green. What color did I ask you? Did you say blue? Yeah. Well, that's not blue, is it, Dad? It's not rocket science. Sweating to break out in hives, you know? Alright, let's get to it. Oh, by the way, yeah, as you can tell, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, because I paid good money for this little thing. Camera. It's not working again. And I've already called the people. This is another thing I hate. I know I'm stupid. I'm a newbie at all this shit, right? Well, did you unplug it out of the USB port? Yes. That would be the first fucking thing I would do if it wasn't working. Right? That's what they always tell you. And it's just like when you call, like if your dish ain't working. Did you unplug it? Yes, we unplug it, we reset it. Just kind of frustrating, so that's why you're still getting this kind of, and listen, it's the best I could do with a little built-in camera, but listen, either they're going to fix this shit or I'm buying a new camera, alright, because I know Gertrude, thank you. I know, yeah, eventually I'll get my hair cut, but this ain't about haircuts and cameras. It's about that content that you won't find anywhere else on the internet, right? I am the updated version of Eddie Trunk, okay? Like, he can tell you who the bass player was on the first Babylon AD album, or who played guitars for the Sea Hags. I can tell you who was the bass player for the Queers on Love Songs for the Retarded. Shit like that. Which, in a way, it kind of makes me cooler. I'm just saying. He had he had that metal show, which I liked. And I've got Headbangers and Hooligans. And I'm right now in the process of taking all this shit over. The internet. You know it. You feel it. You're with me. Alright. Battle of the Bands. Gob. Down by Law. But how am I doing this? I'm not just saying, okay, it's Down by Law versus Gob. That's it. I'm taking my two favorite albums from each band and comparing them side by side, and then I pick a winner. That'd be kind of fun, because we love the Battle of the Bands and all that stuff. And either way, it's a win-win, because both I get to talk about two bands that I love, and more people will hopefully listen to them. That's what this is all about. So I'll start with Down by Law. Okay, my favorite. These are my two favorite. Punk Rock Academy fight song and All Scratched Up. Alright. Now, for those who don't know, Down by Law, 1989, Dave Smalley was in the band All. Remember I talked about All? They had the album Pummel. Angry Song, then Love Song, then Angry Song, then Love Song. Anyway, so he started Down by Law in 1989 out of California. He was a singer, guitar, Hunter Oswald drums, Angry John DeMambro on bass, and Sam Williams III on guitar. I gotta tell you, when you are talking Punk Rock Academy fight song, I'll tell you how much I love this CD. I have it on cassette too. I bought the cassette first, and I took a chance on Down by Law because, remember, I've mentioned this before. Boy, that's weird, isn't it? The sunshine, like, camera in and out. It's weird. Almost like we're kind of on an acid trip or something. Anyway, Down by Law. I saw their name on the back of the Rancid. I remember Pennywise. I'd never heard any of their music. And I thought, you know what? Here's where we go. I go and take a chance. And I bought the cassette. I loved it. And the thing about Punk Rock Academy fight song is it's got kind of an old school punk feel to it. I'm not gonna go get crazy and say it's like Black Flag and the Sex Pistols, but it does have that feel. I love Flower Tattoo. Her hair is gold and her eyes are blue. I'm in love with a girl with a flower tattoo. Go da 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 da. That kind of Ramonesy feel to it. And they do a cover of 500 Miles. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 500 miles to fall down at your door, surrender. Remember that? Well, I love their version better. And if I haver, whatever the fuck that means, I'll behave into you. And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Whew, And guess what? No Kool-Aid again. Energy drink. Probably, you know what, I'm probably not the best person on it. Should be drinking energy drinks right now. I'm like a freaking, gigantic volcano getting ready to explode at any minute. And then, Punk as Fuck. It's a decent song, but how can you not love a song? Punk as Fuck, exactly. Haircut. Love this. Seattle Sound is everywhere. Fuck that shit, go cut your fucking hair. Not one word, original, not one word, original, not one word, original. And of course, he sings a little bit better than I do. But I'm just trying to give you an example of the anger and the passion. Chocolate Jerk is another cool song. And he says, "You don't know what the fuck you're saying, and we don't give a shit." It's just, you know, and I remember the first time I played it, and actually, the Buckster doesn't know this. When I bought that cassette, he heard it with me for the first time also. He probably wasn't paying attention because he was in the back seat, and it was me and our roommate in the front seat, and he was just probably like, "Oh fuck, I can't wait to get way to my dad's house, so I have to listen to these motherfuckers bitch and moan all the fucking time about not getting any girls." Well, the roommate did, I did, and I never had a problem. Every other day, ding ding ding, "Hey, who is it? Jennifer." "Oh, Jennifer, what's your name?" "I just told you my name, Jennifer." "Oh, sorry, confused with somebody else." Yeah, I'm lying my ass off on that one. But it sounds good, right? So you tell people. "You're single, right?" "Yeah, I don't feel like committing to anybody right now." Actually, I just wish some girl would, actually give me her number, "Oh, here, can I get your number?" "Sure, 555, the number they do in the movies." Alright, enough of that. We don't want to hear about my love life back in the mid-90s. So, I get to Arizona. Yeah, that's how it happens. Iowa one day, 2 days later, Arizona. Kind of a vagabond. All scratched up. This bad boy right here. And the difference with this one, oh, by the way, Punk Rock Academy fight song, scale of 1 out of 10, what would I give it? I'm going to give it an 8.5, which is really good. Okay? But as far as I think there's a total of 19, 20 songs on it. A lot of songs, and I hate saying this, a couple fillers in there. It's not all just wow, every song, There's definitely a couple songs I remember fast forwarding through. So all scratched up. It starts out with Independence Day. "The kids at the stand, the shit hit the fan." That's a good way to kick off an album, right? When Dave Smalley is saying, "Oh, by the way, on this album, no, it's the same lineup." Never mind. I thought they had a lineup change. They didn't. Same lineup. Yeah, when you start an album with the song Independence Day, got a good feeling. You're like, you know what? I like it, and I'm just getting to know this band, right? A couple years before this, I'd bought my first album from them, and I like them, and they're really in the background, even though Rancid, Pennywise, and The Offspring, and all these other bands are kind of taking off. They're there, but no one's paying as much attention to them, and that's fine. I did a podcast today about that, and I know after you get done listening to that, you'll be like, "What the? I don't understand you. You want these guys to get popular, but not too popular." I know, but then All American. Him and his girlfriend, they broke up last week. She said his friends were useless fucks. I love it. He sings about being in high school and kind of being, there's a line in there. "Combat boots and a scratched up record signed by the hero of a long ago." And then towards the end, the teachers knew, I don't know how he says it, that he could get A's when he wanted to in class. He's looking out for the football jocks. So far they haven't kicked his ass. He wants to find a girl who thinks like he does. It's a catchy song, and you just kind of think about high school and the different little cliques, which it's funny that when you get out of high school, and people tell you this, right? You get to a job, it's just like high school. Everybody, at lunch, this table over here, it's whoever. It's the fantasy football team table, and then over in the corner, it's all the girls, single girls, and then in this table, it's the married girls, And in the middle table, it's me and a couple, maybe 2 or 3 girls, right? At least that's what I'm hoping. A couple guys asking, hey, how do you do it? Well, I don't know. I just say, hey, what's your name, honey? Come eat lunch with me. I'm joking. But True Believers, Giving It All Away, great song. Gruesome Gary. When he walked by, you got the fuck out of the way. And they're talking about a guy that beats up people, and everyone's scared of him, like in a small town. And it's like, you hate the guy, and you'd like to beat his ass, but you can't. So, I like what they did. They're like, you know what? Can't beat him up either, but we're sure as hell gonna write a song about him. Attention Anyone, it's like a 10-second song. I can't believe it. I wanna be your boyfriend. Anyone. But like, dude's really desperate for a girlfriend. I personally, I wouldn't have a song like that on an album. Never want to look desperate. Instead say, hey, which one of you girls that I talk to every day want to be my girlfriend? Which 8, out of the 8 of you, which one of you wants to be my girlfriend? Yeah, you're fibbing a little bit. But see, you gotta act like you don't care, right? It's like 38 Special. Hold on loosely, right? You give a fuck, but you don't give a fuck. I know, it's so confusing. Kind of like me. Superman, Post Office Lament. Basically about a guy losing his mind and going postal at his job and shooting the post office up. Not making fun of that. It's a pretty heavy song. There's a really cool thing they do. And they do it in between. They do it like 3 times. And each time they kind of switch it up. It's counting crows must die, counting crows must die, counting crows must die. And I think after the Post Office Lament song, he's like, boring shit that rip off shit that sucked in the first place. Counting crows must die, counting crows must die. And he said, you fucking hippie, counting crows must die, counting crows must die. You remember them? Remember the Counting Crows? What? Oh, I should remember the song. The one song, Mr. Jones, hand me. Oh, God, they were fucking awful. So I enjoyed that. Yes, rip on the Counting Crows. Yep, need a little fuel for the fire. Alright. So now, what do we got next? No Has-Beens. Really cool song. I like the guitar riff. And Sam Williams III rips off a nice little solo. Very good, solid album. And like Punk Rock Academy Fight Song, it's a good album, but it's got a few fillers in there. I think it's 17 songs in total, and it's got 9-10 good songs, really good songs. Yeah, there's a few fillers in there. I'm gonna give it the same grade, 8.5. So between the two of them, 17. Great band though. Please check them out. All right. Now, there's a good friend of mine. Well, actually, you know him. He did a couple podcasts with me. My brother from another trailer trash. Yes, I say it all the time. Greatest bass player in the history of Iowa. Played in the greatest garage band ever. Bad Field Trip. Gob. This wasn't easy. But the two that I settled on, How Far Shallow Takes You, and their debut, Too Late, No Friends. For those of you who don't know, Gob, out of Canada, 1993. Tom Thacker on guitar and vocals, and then Theo Gutsanakis on guitar and vocals. Not Zach Galifianakis, but Theo Gutsanakis. And then Pat Pizzon on drums and Jamie Foxx on bass for the debut, Too Late No Friends. And no, not that Jamie Foxx, not the, I know what you're thinking. No, not the comedian. I mean, it would be pretty cool. It's like, hey, do you know that Jamie Foxx played bass, or bass and Gob? So this is pure gold. Okay, this album. Extra. It kicks off first song. Extra, extra, read all about it everywhere. They're fucking with our heads. They're so lame. They're so fucking lame. Yeah, a lot of F-bombs on this bad boy. And really weird. No sticker. But seriously, we fucking heard it all at this point. You know, actually it's the exact opposite. Now, what album do you buy that doesn't cuss? It's the exact opposite. Okay, Lobster Boy, great song. Who the fuck is to say? What the fuck? There's no way. Who the fuck is to say? What the fuck? There's no way. Lobster Boy. Yeah. Yeah. You're Too Cool. Great. Bad Day. It's just you and me against all of them. Fuck them. Nice guitar on there. Cleansing is good. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Open Your Eyes, Marlena. And I'm not kidding you. You just song after song, and I don't think there's one song over two. I don't even know if there's a song that reaches 3 minutes on this entire CD. It is really. It is. It's like, what do I want to say? It's modern punk. And no, I'm not using that fucking term. You know what I'm talking about? Pop punk. No. It's just modern punk. I look shiny or something, don't I? Kind of got a gleam to me. This camera doesn't do me justice, honey. Oh, I know you think I'm cute. Can we do? No, okay. We get to song 10. I Want You Back, Baby. It's still pretty good. Marching song. It's a kazoo. Seriously, through the whole, that's what they do, which is kind of funny. Then we get to Asshole TV, Soda. Okay, after Soda, we get, I want to say, our first couple tracks that are kind of, I don't want to say I don't listen to them, I remember kind of skipping them. Sorry, Gob. I don't like doing that to you because I love you guys. I don't know. But then we get to Centipede, which is good censor shit. Custer's Last, One Night Stand, and Hey Stephanie. But I'm telling you, short, fast, heavy, catchy songs. It's really a good album. But see, this isn't the first album I heard from him. Okay? I'm giving this a 9. How Far Shallow Takes You, their second album, is the first album that I heard from them. Trailer Trash bought the debut first, and he met them, and he said they're cool as shit. So I already like him because of that. It's that simple. Trailer Trash met him, they're cool. He met Fat Mike, he was a dick. Yeah. I remember that shit, Fat Mike. You don't ever fucking treat Trailer Trash like shit again. Alright? That's why a bunch of your CDs are at the half-price bookstore. Okay. How Far Shallow Takes You. I'm telling you. The difference with this one, by the way, there is a lineup change on this one. Tom Thacker and Theo. You know, Theo, don't call me Zach Gutsanakis. I know, it's stupid. Are the same, but the bass player is Craig Wood on this one, and the drummer is Gabe Mantle. This album is completely different from the debut, and that's a good thing. Alright? Heavy guitar. It's fucking beautiful, almost. This heavy and beautiful, does that really make sense? It doesn't matter, because it's really, really good. 236 East Broadway, first track. I know, weird title to start the album off with, but the second song is when we kick it into gear. On these days, it starts off just goes right into the song. Then, about halfway through, it stops. They change tempo, and I'm telling you, this palm mute riff, yeah. I want to bang my head right now. The song, I can hear it. It's like dun, 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 and then the other guitar kicks in. I'm like, holy shit, Gob has really progressed as a band. You could tell. You know, songs are a little more complicated. We've got some really massive shredding on this. Seriously. And then the third song, Self-Appointed Leader. You got it in your mind. You got it. You think you're some kind of leader. And the guitar part in there, it's like Iron Maiden. I'm serious. When you go to YouTube and listen to this album before you buy it, because I know that's what you do, Self-Appointed Leader, the middle part, they do the dual guitar. It does. It reminds you of Iron Maiden. Just a little bit. I'm not saying exactly like it. Beauville, really good. What to Do, they actually made a video for that. Just real catchy. Now, when I say a little more complicated musically, still some of these songs are kind of short, which is okay. You know, that's what punk is. But the guitar is just heavier and shit on it. The Mend is good. Rain on Your Parade. Suds. Burying Your Past. Naked. Oh, License from a Cereal Box. He's bitching about people that can't drive. And they do a really cool thing at the end of that song where they play part of the riff of Seek and Destroy from Metallica. Just like, nice. Stick that shit in there. I love it. Stand and Deliver. Okay. Together. Things Happen All the Time is the one song that kind of sounds like the debut album. And then and All We Are Too, a little bit. But the rest of the album it's just a completely different album than their debut, and it's so good. You know, they could have done another album, right? They could have done Too Late No Friends Part 2, but no, they progressed. That's why I really like it. And then their third one, I can't remember. No, The World According to God, pretty decent. I didn't get excited about that as much, but Foot in the Mouth Disease, their fourth album, so underrated. I almost replaced it. Took the debut out. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So, I'm telling you, How Far Shall It Take You? It gets a 9.2. So what does that mean? Obviously, combined score of 18. Gob beats Down by Law. But they're both great bands. Check them out. You know, like I said, go listen to them on YouTube and then buy the album. And you know what? We'll do it again next Thursday. I'll have Gob take on another band. Just for shits and giggles. We'll do it for a couple weeks or so and see how fun it is. And then if we get tired of doing it, we'll just stop. That's kind of how the show works. Alright. Take it easy. And if it's easy, you sure as hell better take it twice. Alright, I'm out.